Hey, what's going on, team? It's Ricky with TechBud Solutions. Today is December 30th, and here is a quick little recap. I hope that you guys learned something new. So we did host our free live trading session today. If you guys didn't check that out, I traded live. It's actually posted on my YouTube channel, so feel free to check it out. So if you want to see what it's like to see someone buy and sell, in real time, not just posting their profit or be like, hey, look, I made $11,000 today. Me showing you my $11,000 or even recapping it sometimes, it's valuable in the sense that, I could explain what I was looking at, what I did. But I think that we can all agree that the biggest value, at least for me, is being able to see someone problem solve in real time, right? And that's exactly what we do every single day with our Learn Plan Profit group. We are running our end of the year sale. It's the biggest discount that we offer. It's $150 off. And if you're ready to join our team, it's the second link in the description down below. But I wanted to explain my trade very quickly. I had a light position in TQs. I had a little bit under 5,000 shares originally. And then this thing just began to take off towards the last hour of the market close. We could see from overall lows to overall highs, we cleared a range of 4.8%. I got a question when I posted my profits, when I posted it on Instagram. If you guys don't follow me on Instagram, that's that third link in the description down below. But I had a question of how are you profitable or in the green on the day when TQQQ is break even, right? How did I make money when the ETF itself or when the stock itself is break even? Remember, as a day trader, this is why we always talk about managing your position size. When I made my video yesterday of, hey, I'm reducing my position size on TQQQ, right? Because a lot of you guys saw that I made a little bit over $30,000. Market gapped up quite a bit. It was a very bullish day. It makes sense on why I was trading that day, right? But we peaked. We were showing signs of a resistance, and we were very overbought. I even showed you on the natural gas, future, or on that 1 hour time frame, it was very easy to see. I'm sorry, let me go back to that 5 minute time frame. It's very easy to see this move that we had yesterday. That's an extreme move. So when the market sold off during that pre-market session, that didn't really surprise me. That is why I reduced my position size. I went from over 25,000 shares to around, I think I had 5,000 to 8,000 shares in TQ. So I still had a position, right? I'm not afraid to carry a position, but I want to be calculated with it, right? This is why we talk about managing your position size, knowing when to have an open position that's much heavier. So because I reduced my position size up here, right? I went from over 25,000 shares to now reducing it to 5,000 shares. The market sold off. Now I have 20,000 shares to work with that if the market does begin to recover, I can begin to buy more. And I make money as a day trader, not by how much, wherever this ETF closes, right? So if the ETF closes 2% in the green, that doesn't guarantee me 2%, right? Because if I'm a day trader, that doesn't mean that I bought right when the market closed yesterday and sold right where it closed today. It's very different, right? You make money based off of intraday moves. And that's exactly what we did today, where we saw an established support range, right around that 1660 level. If you're part of our LPP team, we're able to see that very early on. And we saw that clear break of EMA, that clear break of the moving average, and we really began to take off on that power hour is what they like to call it. From overall lows on the day to overall highs. If you're a perfect trader, again, I'm not a perfect trader. I make mistakes all the time, but in a perfect world, this is a 5.7% move from overall lows on the day to overall highs. So yes, on the day, this ETF was break even, but the intraday move had the potential of 5.7% from lows to high. Now, that doesn't even include if you bought here, sold here, and then bought again, sold here, bought again, sold here. With that, you can make a lot more, right? But again, anytime that you open a position, especially a day trading position, it's a position that's open to risk. I like to make you guys aware of it. But I wanted to share this video on why it's so important to manage your position size and to not be afraid to reduce your position size, just like we did yesterday. And I made the video about it. You guys can feel free to watch it. I made the video talking about why I reduced my position size yesterday in preparation for the market to sell off. Now, if the market would have gapped up, people would have pointed the finger and would have been like, Ricky, look, you sold early. Now you missed out on all of it. Again, I don't sell early because I want to miss out on profit. I sell early because I need to manage and mitigate my risk. I'm protecting my downside. I know that the market's been bearish for all of 2022. I'm sure you guys have seen the headline. 2022 has been the worst bear market, the worst stock market since in 14 years, right? 2008. It's been a very, very tough market, right? Lower highs, lower lows, and we don't know if this is the bottom. So because of that, I'm not afraid. I don't sell my entire position, but I do it in a way that is calculated, where I will sell a portion of it just in case, worst case scenario. That's all it's for. I can buy more at lower levels if the opportunity presents itself. It's to have an option to buy if the market were to sell off. Because if you're fully invested up here and then the market does sell off, then guess what? You're just sitting on your hands. And I've made that mistake so many times. I'm not trying to call anyone out. I'm speaking from my own experience. I've made that mistake so many times. I don't know if you guys have, but again, I think 2023 is the goal of progress. It's not the goal, the year of being perfect. You will never be perfect. The stock market is always changing. It's very challenging, but to simply implement simple progress over a long period of time, right? I want you to be able to look back from the start of 2023 to the end of 2023 and be like, I am a more calculated trader. I am a more calculated investor. I understand what I'm doing. I'm not perfect, but I'm more calculated. If you have red days, they're simply more calculated. They're a little bit smaller, right? If you have green days, good. You're not afraid to lock in profits and to walk away, even if the stock is still rallying, right? You need to understand how to stay disciplined and to build those healthy habits. So we did have an economic report today. It was the Chicago PMI. It came in higher than expected. Market sold off shortly after that. But then again, towards that power hour, we just kept testing that same support range. And then we finally, began to break out. So I'm very excited for 2023. We have a bunch of new Learn Plan Profit members that are just beginning to join. And I'm excited for them to be able to get access to being able to watch me trade live every single day. So again, a friendly reminder, what's included in LPP. So if you're tired of guessing and you're ready to start learning, you get access. It's designed for complete beginners, the A to Z video lesson library. You get access to my daily live trading session. You get access to our private group chat. So you get to converse with other LPP members. And you get to send me a direct message. So anytime that you have questions, because you'll always have questions, you don't have to message me on Instagram like everyone else. This is a way that you can privately message me. And then you also get access to the TechBuds HQ, which is my 7,000 square foot facility located in Chandler, Arizona. It's all included. It's a one-time payment, lifetime access. And again, if you want to learn more about it, I encourage you to click that second link down below. And again, today we are running our biggest sale, and that's $150 off Learn Plan Profit 2.0. So I appreciate your time. I want to just recap the overall day. I wish you guys nothing but the best. And I think today is another great example, just like yesterday, of never being afraid to lock in profits or reduce your position size at overbought levels, especially with what we've been experiencing with this market. And that's those lower highs and lower lows, right? Now is not a time to be greedy. It's not a time to be in fear, but it's definitely not a time to be greedy. We don't have a ground for that being a bull, right? So appreciate your time. Hope that earned a thumbs up. Please consider subscribing. And if you have any questions, feel free to send me a direct message via Instagram or Discord. And that's that first or third link in the description. Like always, let's make sure that we end the year on a green note. Take it easy, team.